Hi everyone! If you are new to my YouTube channel, please do check my playlist. I have lots of videos on my playlist, and if my YouTube channel and video help you, as an appreciation, please consider donating to our ongoing expenses. Any amount will help us a lot. Please click the link. Thank you so much and have a great day! Hi everyone, it's me Roselyn, and I wanted to share to you how to fill out the form I-751 petition to remove conditions on residence. So I'm gathering all the documents now because I need to submit it on March because my 2 years green card will expire on June, and 3 months before the expiration, you can send your application to the USCIS to remove your condition. And the one form that is needed is the form I-751 petition to remove conditions on residence. So just go to Google, type I-751, and you can see this link. Form I-751 petition to remove conditions on residences USCIS. Make sure that all the forms, you will download it on the USCIS website. No other website aside from USCIS, okay? So click this one, and then you will go to the USCIS website. And then, as you can see in here, form I-751, just click this to download this form and also the instruction for form I-751. I already download this form, so we can proceed it right away. So here is the form, petition to remove condition on residence. USCIS form I-751 expires December 31st, 2019. So on form I-751, the petitioner is the beneficiary or the non-US citizen, like me. I am the petitioner on this form, not the US citizen, okay? I will explain it further when we go to the questions because I'm so confused with that question, and I did the research and I will share it to you, okay? So first, part 1, information about you, the conditional. So meaning the beneficiary, okay, the petitioner. Okay, your family name, given name, and then middle name. So you will type here whatever name in your green card that you are using. Okay, so other names used, list all other names you have ever used, including aliases, maiden name, and nicknames. So since I am using my married name, so I need to type here my maiden name or my single name. So my family name, given name, so middle name. This is my name when I'm still single. So I need to write it here, okay? And other information, your date of birth. Then country of birth, Philippines. Country of citizenship or nationality, Philippines, because there's only one that I am a citizen that is in the Philippines. So alien registration number, you will see this on your notice of action 2 for your K1. Okay? Or you can see this also if you receive your eligibility letter, the copy of your form, the copy of your approved form, Form 129F, you will see your alien number also. But if you did not receive your eligibility letter or your copy of your approved Form I-129F, you can see your alien number to your NOAA 2 when you're applying for K1. Okay? Then your US Social Security number, you already have this because you already applied for your green card for your adjustment of status. And then this one, the USCIS online account number. I wanted to take note of this because most of the applicant asking what you will write in here. Okay? So the USCIS online account number if you applied for K1 fiancé visa or adjustment of status through online, meaning on their website, meaning you did not send all your documents hard copy to the USCIS, you just use the USCIS website online application. So, if you use that, you will have your USCIS online account number. But, if you send your documents, your application through mail or hard copy, you don't have a USCIS online account number. Okay, so I hope it was clear to you what is the USCIS online account number. So, since all my applications, since K1, adjustment of status, advance parole, or work permit, I applied through mail or hard copy, so I don't have a USCIS online account number. Okay, so marital status, married, date of marriage, place of marriage, and then if the marriage through which you gain conditional residences has ended, provide the date. So our relationship is strong, so I don't have to put anything in here. We're not divorced. So conditional residence expires on, you will see this on your 2 years green card. It stated residence since. Okay, that is the date that you will put here, because still a lot of applicants asking and confused what is the date that you will put in here. Is it the date when you receive your green card? No, you will type in here the date that is reflected on your green card that stated residence since. Okay, that is the date that you will type in here. Okay, then next, part 1, information about you, the conditional residence, continuation. So, in mailing address, in care of name, so that is me or the beneficiary or the non-US citizen. And then your street number, your complete address, make sure that is complete. Okay? And then, is your physical address different than your mailing address? No for me, because the one that I type in here is our physical address. But if you use P.O. Box, of course, that is your not physical address, right? So if you will use P.O. Box, type in here your physical address. Okay, so I hope that is clear. The next, additional information about you. Are you in removal, deportation, or rescission proceedings? No. Was the fee paid to anyone other than an attorney in connection with this petition? No. Have you ever been arrested, detained, charged, indicted, fined, or imprisoned? No. So if you answered yes to item number 20, provide a detailed explanation in part 11. So part 11 is on the last page. This one, okay? But since my answer is no, so I don't need to fill out that part 11. So I need to go back. Okay. So 21, if you are married, is this a different marriage than the one through which you gain conditional residence status? No. Have you resided at any other address since you became a permanent resident? No. But if you answer is yes, if you move to different state or different different address, you have provide a list all addresses where you have resided since becoming a permanent resident and the date you reside at those locations is space provided in part 11. Okay, so you have to go to part 11 and then fill out that form. Okay, 23. Is your spouse or parent spouse currently serving with or employed by the U.S. government and serving outside the United States? So no. So part 2, biographic information, ethnicity, not Hispanic, race, I'm Asian, then your height, then your weight, then your eye color, then your hair color. The next, part 3, basis for petition. My conditional residence is based on my marriage or my parents' marriage to a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. And I am filing this joint petition together with my spouse, okay, because it is based on my marriage, okay. Then waiver or individual filing request. My conditional residence is based on my marriage or my parents' marriage to a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. I am unable to file a joint petition with my spouse or my parents' spouse because. So if this part 1C to 1G is applicable to you, just tick one off here. But if not, just leave it blank. So part 4. On part 4, this is for your U.S. citizen husband or wife. Okay, so part 4, information about the U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident spouse. If filing as a child separately, information about the U.S. citizen or lawful resident step-parent through whom you gained your conditional residence. So this part, on part 4, is the information of your U.S. citizen spouse. Okay, or if not spouse, lawful permanent resident step-parent. Okay, so relationship 1A, spouse or former spouse. So mine is spouse 1A. And then the other information, this is like what I've said, this is the information of the U.S. citizen. So my husband last name, first name, middle name, birth date, U.S. social security number, alien number. He don't have alien number because he is a U.S. citizen. Okay, then the physical address. Then part 5, information about your children. So on this part, I did a research on this. If you come here for K2 visa, of course, you have a child. You just need to type your children in here. All your children. Meaning, if you come here to the United States as K2, so you have a child, you type here the name of your child. And if you have a baby here in the United States, meaning you got pregnant after marriage, you got pregnant after marriage, and you give birth to your baby, you have to write the name in here. So on part 5, all your children here in the United States, okay, meaning the children of the beneficiary, the petitioners, or the non-US citizen. So type in here. But if you don't have K2 and you got married and then you got pregnant and you give birth to your baby, so type it in here. Okay, so since I'm K1, I don't have a kid, and then I got pregnant, I give birth for my baby, so my baby DAENERYS, I will type her name in here. Okay, alien number, no, because she is a U.S. citizen. So is this child living with you? Yes. Is this child applying with you? No, because my baby is already a U.S. citizen, so no. The next, part 5, information about your children. So, address. So, I don't have child 2. I don't have child 3. I don't have child 4. Okay, I don't have child 5. Then, part 6. Part 6, accommodations for individuals with disabilities and or impairments. Read the information in the form I-751 instruction before completing this part. Are you requesting an accommodation because of your disabilities or impairments? No. Are you requesting an accommodation because your spouse's disabilities and or impairments? No. Are you requesting an accommodation because of your included children's disabilities or impairment? No. Okay, so if you answered yes to the item 1 to 3, select any applicable box for item number 4 and A. So here, so since I answered no, so I will just leave this blank. So part 7, petitioner statement. So like what I've said before, the petitioners is the beneficiary, the petitioners is the non-US citizen. So that is me. Okay, so this is my part. So, petitioner statement. Note, select the box for either number 1A or 1B if applicable. Select the box for item number 2. So, 1A, I can read and understand English and have read and understand every question and instructions on this petition, as well as my answer to every question. I have read and understand acknowledgement of appointment at USCIS Application Support Center. So, I can read and understand English, so I click 1A. Okay, the next petitioner's contact information, your telephone number, and then your email address. Okay, and then this one is automatic. Whatever you put on part 1, it will automatic reflect in here. Okay, so I repeat, part 7, the petitioner is the beneficiary. The petitioner is the non-US citizen who has a 2 years green card and will apply for a 10 years green card. Okay. Then next, part 7, petitioner statement, contact information. So this one, you have to sign this. The petitioners or the beneficiary or the non-US citizen should sign on this form after you print the form. Then the date. Okay, so part 8, spouse or individual listed in part 4 statement, contact information, acknowledgement of appointment, USCIS Application Support Center certification and signature. So on part 8, this is the part of the US citizen. Okay, so part 4 on this form, the part 4 and part 8 is for the US citizen. So let's go back. Part 4 here, as stated, part 4 information about the US citizen. Okay, so part 4 and part 8 is for the US citizen. Okay, so spouse or individual statement. So 1A, I can read and understand English. Then spouse, individual, and contact information. So my husband, who is the US citizen, contact number, and then email address. So I repeat, part 7 is for the beneficiary or the petitioners or a non-US citizen or the green card holder. Okay, the one who will apply for 10 years green card. But part 4 and part 8, that is for the US citizen. Okay, so I hope it was clear. Okay, and then signature. Once you print this, let your US citizen spouse sign on this part 6A and then the date. And then part 9, interpreters. So if you have interpreters, just let the interpreters fill out this form, this part. So I don't have interpreters, so just leave it blank. Part 9, interpreters, interpreter signature. Part 10, contact information of the preparer, the interpreter, okay. So on part 10, if there is another person who prepared this aside you, so the preparer will fill out this. So since I am the one who fill out this form, so I don't need to fill out this. So prepare signature. Then part 11, so your full name, this is automatic also, alien number. So that's it. So I hope I explained in detail. I hope I explained it very well, that you will understand how to fill out this form, because honestly, I took 1 month researching, asking lots of questions for me to understand how to fill out this form I-751, because I don't want to have any mistake on this form when I send it to the USCIS. And I hope and I'm praying that all my forms is correct and I don't receive any RFE or whatever negative from the USCIS. So if you have questions, clarifications, please feel free to comment on my video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.